Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today is a pin haul video from our recent trip to Disneyland Paris.
Yes, we're going to be going through all of the pins that we traded for. I've put them into sections, so it's going to be very organised. And also, we're going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have put up in our videos throughout this. So, let's get started.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a mix of close-ups and going into details for you. We've got two cameras, so we can show that close-up. Where are we starting? So
we're going to start off with Stitch, obviously a very popular character, so we thought get as many Stitch pins as we can. Okay, so the first three that we have up here are Stitch dressed as different characters. Yeah. So you've got Stitch as Aurora, which is one of Primrose's favourite pins.
She found it hilarious, didn't she?
Yeah, and I do like it. He looks very good.
This was one of my favourites actually we traded for. I saw it in the shops. It was an open edition, available to buy when we were there.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious because it's the goat from Big Thunder Mountain.
Yes. Again, I think that would be one that Finley really likes. And then the next one is him as Dumbo.
Notice there's a little bird in each one.
Yeah, I think it's in the movies, possibly, maybe.
Let us know in the comments below if you know.
I'm not a huge Stitch fan, so I don't really know much about the movies. Like, for example, what was it? The red one is called Leroy. That's something.
Oh yeah, we found that out from Monica, didn't we?
Yes.
But the back of these, as you can see, they're open edition, but they do say Disneyland Paris on them.
Yes. Okay. So
what one's up next?
Next three, again, three more Stitches, but in different positions.
Yeah.
Almost like the different many faces. The many faces.
And a lanyard, particularly. So yeah, many faces of Stitch. So we've got this one here. You see this on so many trading boards and so many lanyards in Paris.
Grumpy.
This one we saw quite a lot as well.
Meltdown.
Yeah.
Oh, is his tongue up his nose?
Yeah, it's got a bit of damage on it as well, that one.
This is something to check for with your pins. With me, if it's a huge bit of damage, then obviously it's upsetting and I wouldn't trade for it. But if it's little things and you collect it, I personally...
Depends if we're keeping it or trading. If we're keeping it, we're actually less worried about damage. This one looks fine. This one you see a bit less often, but you still see it.
And that's Scrump.
And that one is Disneyland Paris as well. So again, all three Disneyland Paris open edition pins. So we have covered on the channel the different types of pins, haven't we, in terms of open edition, limited edition. But it's a very, very high level. The sort of the two or three most common types of pins you come across are OE pins or open edition pins. They are the ones that are commonly available. You have limited release pins, and that's where they're released for a certain period of time, a little bit rarer. And then you have limited edition pins, which typically are numbered. They're not always, but typically are numbered, and they are the ones that are harder to get and typically sell out in 1 to 2 days. So that's sort of the three main types. There's lots of other types of pins as well. We'll go through some in this video, I'm sure, as they come up.
Styles and designs.
Exactly, but we'll link below a short series we did going through all the different types of pins, so go check that out as well.
Okay, so our last two Stitch pins here, these are from a mystery box, I do believe.
I like these.
I think they are really cute, especially this one with Stitch at night time with his little camera.
I like it. It's like a photo frame, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a Polaroid.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the mystery boxes, but yeah,
and this is the second one. If you know the name of these mystery boxes, let us know below. It will help. And these are open edition.
And they've got the new gem.
Yeah, so it's hard to show on this camera. I won't quite go that close. But just there is the gem. These are Disney, not Disneyland Paris, because they're the mystery boxes.
Yeah, so you could have got these on Shop Disney.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice pins.
Okay, the next lot that we come up next to is, these are on lanyard sets in Disneyland Paris. So it's a set of like 4 pins and you get them on. And so we traded for these with cast members. But
one of these
was a mystery. It as a pack.
Yeah, if you've seen the pin videos, you would have seen all of these with pins, obviously. But a key thing to mention with those lanyard packs, where it's a lanyard that already has pins on it, if you're just getting into pin trading and you haven't got a collection of pins, we really recommend buying one of those, because it's instantly a lanyard and the pins that you can go and trade, and you can trade them all straight away for whatever you want. But
don't get a lanyard with pins on that you want them, then you don't want to trade them.
Get the lanyard that you want, but not the pins that you want.
Yeah.
But you can obviously buy the lanyard separately.
Minnie Mouse.
Yep, so here is a close-up of Minnie Mouse. I think this one was a mystery pin.
Yep.
I was expecting better pins for mystery pins, I'll be honest.
No, I did get one good one.
And then this one here is Tink. It's weird this doesn't have a face in this pin. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these pins, I'd say. They feel really light as well.
No, but it's good traders, and they are still good quality.
Yeah, that's one thing to mention. So if you're trading in the parks, we find trading in the parks is less about finding the pins you really want and finding your grail pins. It's more about having fun. And trading for the sake of trading, enjoying trading with cast members, and you will find some amazing things like the ones that are coming up next, which are the cast refresh. These are great fun to try and collect in the parks, but typically you won't find rare ones unless you're trading with people outside of Pueblos. There is of course limited edition pins on the Pueblos board. This trip they weren't that great. Normally they are a bit better.
I think you have to get there as soon as that board is out, because sometimes they'll swap them around. I didn't like any of the limited edition on there, which is such a shame.
But if you do want to find grail pins, do go to one of the events in the UK. If you're from the UK, if you're from Paris, they do events at Disneyland Paris. If you look at the pin flyers that come out each month, in fact, we'll put one on the screen here, you can see at the bottom, they sometimes have a pin meetup at a hotel. And then they have official pin trading events as well, which we'll link in the description as well, because we went to an official one, which was the ICU pin event. That was really fun.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Right, okay, up next, cast refreshes.
Yes, so these are the 4 that we got on this trip.
And we got these off of a cast member's lanyard.
Yes.
So we didn't swap a cast refresh for a cast refresh.
Yeah.
We swapped a normal, genuine pin for a cast refresh.
Yeah.
So that we could top up.
Exactly. So if you've watched our vlog series, you will have seen, and we talk about it a little bit, but you can only get them from trading with cast lanyards, and you can trade any pin for them. If they're on the board, you have to trade another cast refresh for it.
So we've got Tramp, and there's his little badge there. You've got Doc, his is there. Again, a little bit of discoloration there, but I'm not bothered about that personally.
I love this one.
The White Rabbit, obviously it's on his top.
This one's a lot harder to see where the actual mark
it's
is.
actually by the tail.
Yeah.
Just there. They're lovely, and you look at the back, they're exactly the same.
Yeah, they all just say Disneyland Paris.
Cast member on it. Perfect.
They are awesome pins.
Right, up next is the fakes. Ooh, the fakes. Unfortunately, we did get some.
This was more Prim.
Yes, because she doesn't know.
Yeah.
One, we sort of knew, so...
Sometimes we'll just let her because she wants to trade for that pin.
Yeah. So there's a little girl that actually came up to Primrose and wanted to trade, and she traded for this Boba Tea Marie cat.
Yeah.
Now, these are from Primark. I don't like them. They're very cheap, tacky.
Yeah.
They're allowed to sell them because obviously Disneyland, but they're not tradable.
No, they're not tradable in the parks, but because it's a young girl trying to trade Primrose, we kind of let it happen.
Happy to. Yep, so that's a Primark pin. The next up is Lollipop. These are faked quite often.
Yeah, that feels awful.
You can tell by
it's so light. It's really thin. Look at the edges. The edges are awful. And then the back, look at that. It's just bad.
It is really bad.
It's the feel that it feels so light. And the enamel's dipped as well, yeah.
And the next one is this Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, you can just, from a distance you can tell this one's fake.
Tell it's not very good. The
Again,
enamels.
really thin, really light. But yeah, look at that. It just doesn't look great.
No, but Prim can have them, and it's sometimes really difficult to tell.
The back's bad as well on that.
Yeah. Okay.
But in that one, you could tell from a distance. But some of them, you really can't. Sometimes you have to get really up close. Typically, it's the rarer pins that they spend a bit more time and money on making them legit.
Right, up next, bunny rabbits. I thought, put them all together.
Were these from a set?
No! Well, so I think it was from a starter set, a starter pack that you could get. 2 of them were, these 2. But then we traded with a lovely Paris lady for this one. Yeah. So this is Thumper.
I love it. It's called Pan Pan.
Pan Pan. So cute.
What does Pan Pan mean? I'm going to put it into a translator. I'm assuming it means thumper. Or like thump or something.
Maybe, yeah, absolutely.
Disneyland Paris again on the back. That's a very pretty pin. Nice big pin as well.
Yes.
I like big pins. This is a big pin as well. It's cute. It has got a little pinprick on the head.
This is a Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris.
I don't know the name of this bunny. I really don't know, but she's cute, and Primrose loves that
Who
pin.
is the bunny? Let us know.
It's a character I don't know.
That's an older pin as well.
Yes.
2016. Yes, a nice pin. Nice and heavy.
Oh, so up next we've got Ariel.
Apologies for sniffing in this video. I'm coming off the back of quite a big cold.
Yeah, so we've got Ariel ones. These are gorgeous.
They are so cool.
I got this one off of the board in Pueblos. It was really cute. It's an older Disney Disney pin.
Disney Resort.
A little bit of wear and tear. You can see. Not many people like this, but sometimes you can get little scratches or blemishes on the enamel or on the metal itself. To me, I don't think it's too bad.
It's such a pretty pin.
Some people are very avid collectors, very much they want their pins to be precise, and I completely understand that. Ariel with the fork in her hair. This is a beautiful one with Sebastian there.
That's a very pretty pin.
Then you've got her dad, King Triton.
Yeah, we've got Ariel and you're like, oh, you have to get him.
Of course you have to get dad.
I'm not a fan of this series.
No, and I'll be honest, I'm not now seeing this damage on this pin. Now, we didn't originally see this. Primrose will keep this. She won't mind. But because of the style of it, it's almost had a film of enamel put over it.
Yeah.
If you look, it is cracked and it's coming away. Yeah, and it feels really cheap.
I think they look cheap anyway. I'm not a fan of these pins.
It's a nice big pin, but even the back doesn't look great.
Maybe
I've got the Rapunzel one, but I'll always...
Even the Rapunzel one I'm not a fan of. I think they look a bit cheap.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, I still like the top of them. They're quite thin, they're quite cheap.
But we want to get some to
this one may be fake.
No, that's not fake. They won't fake those. They've only just come out, so they will not be faked. It'll just be damaged, and that's why it's on a cast member's lanyard.
Fair enough.
Which is absolutely fine. Okay, right, up next. These are ones that you get in like starter packs. So the starter packs.
So, again, one of the ones we recommend if you've already got a lanyard, or if there's a particular lanyard you want to buy for pin trading, or if you want to go over folio rather than a lanyard, these are the packs we recommend you buy. So you get sort of 4 or 5 pins. Really good to start off your trading journey as well.
Good. So, yep, lots of Minnie and Mickey going on here. Yeah. These are really sweet.
Minnie up first. This is a pretty pin. Just a classic profile. Really nice. Disneyland Paris on the back. This one I'm less keen on because the face is sort of off-white. Sort of more of a retro vibe.
It is a retro type of pin, if I believe. Yeah. So it's the style that...
Disneyland Paris on the back.
And then Minnie and Mickey.
Then you have got Mickey. We've got this one, I think, already, haven't we? It's a good trader pin.
Yeah, but I think Primrose liked it as well.
Again, Disneyland Paris. And, of course, you have to have the matching Minnie.
Of course, absolutely.
Which is also Disneyland Paris.
Good. So,
again,
some more Minnie and Daisy ones this time. These are good. I've never seen these styles, so that's why I picked them.
It's really cool. It's like Mardi Gras almost. Is it Mardi Gras?
Maybe. I think it's part of a mystery pack, if I remember correctly.
They've got the gem in them.
Style. So there is a newer one,
yes,
nice. Absolutely.
This one's nice and bright and pink. Typical Primrose pin.
I love it. It's a great Minnie Mouse pin. Good quality, and it's been
2012, that one.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's in very good condition.
I like it. It's classic. Pin. Do you know what? Somebody who's an avid Minnie Mouse collector will love that.
And then a nice Daisy, and she's winking.
Of course.
That's a nice pin as well. That's 2015.
Ah, that's good.
Some nice pins.
Perfect. Right, over to the other board now that we've got. Yep. Let's go through some of the ones that we bought.
It's worth noting, so these folios here, Tony holds that one up, we filled 2 of these with pins that we traded. So that is amazing. So be prepared. If you're taking a lot of traders with you and want to do a lot of trading, you need space to keep the ones you want to keep. So if you just dump them in a bag, they will get scratched.
Yeah, and if you're very much, you don't want that to happen, then don't do that. No. Okay, so these are the pins that we bought. I'm not going to take these ones out. These ones are the
bottom
backs.
8.
Yes. A brand new Pascal range, which is absolutely fantastic.
So obviously Tony had to buy it.
Of course, yes. We traded for this with a French lady. I know there's a lot of people that like collecting animals and dogs and cats, and Lady is very popular. You don't see
Lady that often.
No, I think she's a great character to actually pick. Would be difficult to find different ones, but at the same time, good.
Yeah, you don't see many at all.
This is the range that just came out when we on the day that we arrived. So it was the characters, the balloons.
Yeah.
I had to get Pascal for myself, and I bought Winnie the Pooh as a trader.
Yeah. Did you get an extra Pascal as a trader?
No, I didn't. But then Finn found Winnie the Pooh on a trading board.
So on a lanyard?
Like, yes.
In Emporium, on a lanyard. In the video that's just come out, it was on near the beginning.
Yes. So I was really happy with that one. Yes. I bought a Snow White one that is Happy and Dopey there, which is cute, adorable. Then we got a limited edition, and this was in Pueblos. You normally find if they've got any left over from when they're released, then they'll let other people buy them. So I was like, well, I know lots of people collect this one.
Yeah, because otherwise you have to do the Lime Bertie, is that right?
Yes, get on the Lime Bertie app and you have to be a member to be able to get in the line to be able to then purchase them. This is the...
It was €22?
This one, I can't... No, actually, I think it's only 15.
I've got a feeling it was €22 and then we got the discount and it came down.
So it's limited edition 700. This is number 532.
Nice.
532. So it goes to show they didn't sell all of them.
No. Great pin for trading as well.
Yes, so I'm really happy on that. It's got lots of pin bits in the back. So it's been taken out of its pin.
A few times.
Yes, look.
I think they showed people inside.
It was €18.
€18, okay.
See? And then it went down to 15.
Yeah, okay.
Haha, I remembered. You've got this Pride Mickey. Was on 40% sale.
A lot of people love the Pride pins. I understand the colours are great.
Then Pirates, again, another one. 40% off. I kind of like it.
Yeah, that was in
Debating whether to keep it.
The shop after the ride of Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was 40% off, which is crazy. And then we got annual pass discount as well.
Yeah, and then you've got a Eeyore, just like a little cutie series.
Well, it's so cute because it's Eeyore, but I don't like the style.
No, but some people do, so that's fine. Right, okay, back onto Traders then. We'll bring it down here. So this was a Piglet for a Halloween one, I believe.
Yeah. Disneyland Paris 2017.
Excellent.
Nice pin.
Good. Prim randomly loved this, which I thought was really sweet.
This is from a Marie set, isn't it?
I don't know. No, it's not from the Marie set. It's just a random...
Just the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
I mean, it feels cheap. Maybe it's fake. The print on it is really bad.
It's not fake.
Okay. Well, the print's really bad, but yeah.
I don't think it's fake.
Strange pin, but fine.
This was the Kite series, so this was another mystery box.
We bought some of these at the time, didn't we, I think?
Yes, we've got Alice.
Yeah.
And we got Robin Hood,
so we
kept Robin Hood, obviously.
Nice pin.
Few cats.
Fun series.
Yeah. Few cats up next. So we've got Lucifer and Marie.
Do you remember when we traded these?
Yes, I got this one from a French lady outside, who was lovely. It was nice that they all traded with us.
Was it?
No, it wasn't. It was outside Pueblos.
Yeah.
Marie and this Marie, I can't remember, but I know that Primrose wanted both of them. She's very much into her Marie at the moment.
2021. Yeah, Primrose Marie. She was, had her Marie ears on when we went to the studios, wasn't it? She was Marie for a day.
Now,
that's a 2024, so that's a current pin.
Yeah, go and do the last one. And then there was a question that... Oh, have you videoed?
Yeah, we videoed those ones.
Right, so there's a question that somebody said that they went to Disneyland Paris and they wouldn't trade with them. There's many reasons why a cast member wouldn't trade with you. One, if they are fake pins, especially if you have multiple and they think you're going to, try it. Yeah. If they don't know whether it's fake or not, they won't trade just in case. Yeah. So they'll always be very cautious of that. If you are trying to trade for a pin that is already on the board, they won't trade it, okay? And it's a trade like-for-like pin that they like to do. It's split into sections. Yes. Do remember that. So those sections could... Oh, so it's open edition all at the bottom, so that's
in fact, we'll put a picture of the board on now so you get a rough idea.
Open edition at the bottom.
Yeah. Any pin for any pin.
You have, I think it's hidden Mickeys. You have Vinylmation. Yeah. You have Cast Refresh. Yeah. Then you have limited editions at the top right and left corner. Normally the right is just random limited editions. On the left normally it's the running ones. So people do they run in Disneyland Paris or in America.
Yeah, the 5K,
around the
25K,
around the park, and when they do it they get given a pin at the end. So people trade those, and obviously they are limited edition. Yeah. So it's worth knowing those are some of the reasons why you don't get to trade.
Yeah. And one of the other questions was, what is a cast refresh pin? Hopefully we covered that earlier. Yeah. But as I say, we'll link the video below because that gives you the best insight really into what they are.
Cool. Okay, so this was probably one of my favourite finds.
So cool.
And this was, again, a French lady outside, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have many left. I was like, no, I love this because I know that somebody is collecting the Fab Five. So that is Pin Emporium.
And you've already messaged them, haven't you?
Yes, so we're going to do a trade already.
Awesome pin.
Made trade. But I loved it. It had Fab Five. It's a really old pin set.
Yeah, I can't see even close enough to see how old that is.
No, I can't.
But it's
I've got fabulous eyesight.
I do not. I'm going to see. Let me see if we can do it on a phone. So we can go pretty close up on a phone.
Go on then, see if you can get the light on it.
Let's see.
Come on.
Will it
Can
work?
you give us a year? Does it have a year? Or has it literally just got the pin trading logo on it?
Yeah, it doesn't have it. Well, it has letters, but they're not. I'll put it on screen so you can see it yourself. It's like it says 20, but I don't think it's correct.
Not 100%. And then we've got a very cute old-fashioned little Donald.
Prim got this, didn't she?
Yeah.
And it is cute.
And you can tell it's an older-fashioned one because it doesn't have the waffle backing.
Yeah.
Okay, but it is a Disney pin. It's got almost like a...
It's a Disneyland Resort Paris pin, so it's an actual Paris pin as well, and it's tiny and it is cute.
It is adorable. Some
It's
collector of Donald will want that. Absolutely. Okay, right. One of Ollie's favourites up next. I'll let him talk about this.
Yeah. So a nice Pinocchio. This came off a lanyard as well. Nice Pinocchio pin. One that I didn't have in my collection, amazingly. And there's a Paris pin. Really nice. Really like this one. I like that it's a sort of layered pin, so it's like 3D sticking out.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Okay.
We've got so many to go through still.
Yeah, sorry. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. We've only got one page left.
Yeah.
So this is a limited release pin. I do believe it was of a box set, I do believe, but at the back you see it is a limited release.
Yeah.
Which has written down the side here. And it's Flick from Bugs Life, is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Yay, I love it. It's adorable, and not many pins with that character, so
No,
again,
I mean, not many Bugs Life pins
No.
in general. Obviously it's an older film, but yeah, you don't see many of them.
Okay, up next, this type of pin is a hidden Mickey. Let's see if you can find one.
Can you guess why?
And it's Bambi. Again,
Cute.
lots of people collect Bambi, and there's not many pins of them. So
Yeah,
I got
just
this
in
one.
case you didn't get it, there is a hidden Mickey, i.e. the Mickey Mouse head on the pins. It's not that hidden, it's typically quite obvious. These pins are really, really regularly faked, so you have to be careful.
But this is very
this is
genuine.
real, part 4 of 6. Cute pin.
Also, another way you can find out is the little nodule bit that sort of sticks up. They are sharp if they're real. Next is our one limited edition pin that we traded for.
Yeah, no, there wasn't very many limited editions at all.
No. And this is obviously the Cheshire Cat. This was a lady that we swapped for a Cinderella.
Now, there's a limited edition 631 of 700. That is a cool pin.
And we'll go to a very nice collector.
2018. Yep, we know someone who will want that.
Probably Bob. We love you, Bob. And Dad. Okay, up next. This is officially from Shanghai, I do believe, on the back.
Right, yep.
And it came off a lanyard, and the cast member actually said, yes, somebody
They traded
from
it that
Shanghai
day,
actually
didn't they?
traded it for
Yeah.
me. So I know that it is real.
Cool pin.
It's real, which is good. Up next, we've got an orange bird. Oh, no, these are difficult. They obviously don't sell them in Paris.
Yeah.
And Orange Bird is a great character. Again, people in America will collect it, but I do believe
Cute.
a lot of people
50th
over here-
anniversary pin.
Oh yes, so it's an anniversary pins. That is a type of pin that you can collect, which is incredible. Another one. This is the Vinylmation, which we spoke about on the board.
Yeah.
Primrose got this, which I found really
I
random.
quite like the Vinylmation pins.
Do you?
They're cool.
They are awesome. You got one, which is R2D2. Is that correct?
R2D2, yeah. I do like them.
Good. Then up next, we've got two Tinkerbell pins.
I'm probably going to get shout outs and putting all these pins back randomly in the base.
Yes, it's not making it nice and...
This Tink, everyone loves a Tinkerbell pin. Prim also collects Tinkerbell.
Yes, she does.
This is an older pin from 2009, I think, from what I can see.
Yes.
It's pretty.
Yes, again, different. And I was like, somebody's going to want that. They're going to love it.
And then Tink. This reminds me a little bit of Earthling. Tink sat on a mushroom.
I really like it.
It's a pretty pin. I like this
Again,
one.
lots of Tink collectors out there.
Also 2009, so I wonder if they came out as part of the same series.
Maybe, actually. Thinking about that. I just put them together because they're both Tinkerbell. Okay, this is Primrose's buy, which she absolutely loves. Isn't it? Look at that.
She purchased this with her own spending money. And it was a chunk of her spending money.
Yeah.
And she really wanted it, which I love.
Very sweet.
It's a very cute pin. Open edition, but it is huge. I mean, look at that in my hand. Such a cool pin.
Okay, up next is not one of my favourites. This is Gaston. It almost looks like Tsum Tsum, isn't it? Or...
Yeah, I don't like these. This was traded with a male cast member in the shop on the left as you go into the studios, where there is now a pin board on certain days in the afternoon. And it was a mystery pin. And it was like, who's the enemy in, or who's the bad guy in Beauty and the Beast? So obviously you go, well, the Beast.
Yeah, I said the Beast, but then obviously it's not. I don't know why I said the Beast.
The Beast is nice.
It's Gaston. I was like, oh god,
It's
yeah.
Gaston.
Naughty Tony.
Weird looking pin. I mean, it looks more like a vampire than Gaston.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
But then this again, you could do a pin trading set that you could get, and it's Bo Peep. We met Bo Peep, so I was like, beautiful.
Yeah, that's a cute pin.
I am going to put Gaston back on the trading board, I do believe.
I've been putting everything back on the trading board, hence I'm going to get in trouble.
No, that's fine. Right, these are ones I'm going to be keeping. Aurora
So
with
sparkly.
the sparkly
Sparkly.
dress.
It's an older pin as well. Disneyland Resort Paris. Very nice.
And then you've got another Pascal of this series. So there was two that come
Similar
out.
to the one you bought.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Fantastic.
His expressions of everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Oh, another Mickey one which I found randomly. I forgot about that one.
Oh, this feels so light. And
Again, it's a
I don't
good
like
one
the
to
weird
trade.
bit that sticks out. What's that about?
Is his tail? I think it's supposed
An
to be his
old Mickey
tail.
Mouse tail. Yeah, it's weird. Not the biggest fan of that one.
So this is
prim
the
popping in the
one
background.
that Ollie is going to be keeping.
Yeah, so this pin I saw and loved it as soon as I saw it and had to get this one.
We are nearly done,
So
by the way, guys.
BB-8.
Yes.
Really cool. Star Wars, it's from Galaxy's Edge. I really like that pin.
And it's part of a series. I think there's like lots of droids.
All the droids from Galaxy's Edge, and I think from the movies as well. But before we get to the rest of these pins, obviously we've answered a couple of questions in this video. If you have any questions about pin trading, be it about pins themselves, about how to trade, trading etiquette, where to trade, apologies, how to trade in the parks, how to trade at UK events, what are the UK events, how do you book them, anything at all, please comment on this video, please message us on Instagram. We're always happy to chat with everyone, and we love to help out. And if there's enough questions, we can do a Q&A video.
Yes. Okay, so next pin is actually a lounge fly pin. Now, some people with lanyards would trade, but on the boards they will not trade a lounge fly.
I would say it's more the off-duty cast members will trade Loungefly. On duty, they would still be a bit reluctant. If you sort of say it's Loungefly, I don't know if they understand what you mean, but they'll go, okay, I'll pick a different one.
Yes. This is the cutest little pin. It's
So
the
cute.
tramp, and it's so cute and small.
So
and
Diddy
I
and
love
cute.
it.
Yeah, that's an older pin as well. I like
Yeah.
that. 2002. That's a really old pin. 22 years old. Cute.
And then you've got these two. These are brand new pins. This is the Bigfoot
Yeah.
series, so it's the animals or character with big feet.
Disneyland Paris.
Very new. And then you've got
Edna Mode.
yes, the aliens dressed up as characters.
That's cool.
Again, new one. And they did do this a while back individually.
Yeah.
But now they've made them bigger and they're Disneyland Paris.
And again, this was a prim pin, I believe.
Yes. Next was probably one of my favourite finds, and this was from
And it's the
Monica.
last pin.
Yes, it's the last pin. This
The
was
last
from
pin.
Monica. It's a little pirates one. I love it. I think I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love the colours on it. It's just amazing. If you look on the back, can't quite make it out.
No, but it's so unique and different. I love it.
Tokyo or Shanghai, I think, from the lettering at the top. Yeah, it's a really, really cool pin.
Okay, yeah. So that is everything. That is everything that we traded for.
Apologies for any noise in the background. Prim has come in dressed half as a
As
Disney
Snow
princess.
White. She is officially.
But yeah, that's
Snow
everything we've got. So, as I say, if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments. please do message us on Instagram. We're always happy to help. If you would like to trade with us, drop us a message. We're always happy to trade. Doesn't matter what country we're in, we're always happy to. We hope you've enjoyed the video. We hope it has been useful. We hope you've liked looking at all the pins we've been able to collect and trade.
What was your favourite of our trades?
Yeah, I'd love to know. What was your favourite? What do you collect as well? Because, you know, if we've got people who message us who collect certain things, we'll always keep an eye out when we're at trading events. Because if we then meet at an event or if we trade online, we know what to keep.
Thank you guys for watching, and we really hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah, absolutely. And final thing for me is if you haven't seen the 2 videos yet from this trip that these pins are traded on, they are listed below. Go check them out. I've also listed all of the other Disneyland Paris pin trading videos we've done, so you can have a bit of a binge if you wish to. But yeah, thank you again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.